Hi there viewers, my name is Mark Dell and I'm here to show you Mega Mall Story by Kairosoft. And this is Mega Mall Story. I'm sure many of you have heard of Kairosoft's other game, Game Dev Story, but this is in fact actually their 6th or 7th game. They've had a racing game out there, a game where you have to run a school, where you run a spa. There's going to be a football game coming out on Android, like a soccer game. This one here you may recognize as Sim Tower or Ute Tower. It's very, very similar. Oh, and I'm about to maybe win an award here. Let's see. Oh man, 5th. Well, this is actually right near the end of the game. I think the game runs for 16 years, so this is probably just about to terminate. You can see how large a mall can get. This is actually its largest size. And once you actually reach the end of the game, unlike most Kairosoft games, there's not really a whole lot of reason to come back to this. The other games, they kind of give you things very, very slowly and stop you from being able to just place all of these new stores and everything else. This here, by the time I'd reached the 12th year, I've seen almost every single one of the stores. I had done all these different upgrades. Oh, I'm about to purchase the last combo here. So, like some of their other games, you can place specific stores next to each other and you get bonuses which boost their reputation and the amount that they can charge. Reputation increases the likelihood that people are going to stop there and buy certain things. You can also see the quality of the goods and all these different stats. You can really micromanage this kind of crazily, and you can even upgrade them even further yourself. That's probably not going to succeed. Yeah. So stores will actually go up in levels the more people visit them. It shows here that 38 more people need to visit the store before it levels up. Some of them an awful lot more than that. As they level up, it gets easier to add these new services, such as this one here, which will now bolster some of its other features. And so this is broken down into days as well. As the day goes by, people turn up at the mall, they'll buy out all your stock, and the store will close down. So you want to make sure that there's a good balance of how attractive a store is compared to how much stock they have. So as the store levels up, you kind of pick, okay, do you want to make the stuff more attractive or do you want to increase the stock? And let's kind of keep a good balance there. It's not quite as micromanagey as Sim Tower. If you see the elevator running here, and people are getting in and out on all the different floors all at the same time. Whereas on Sim Tower, it got really crazy. Like you had to choose, okay, well, at these times of days, they're going to make sure the elevator rests at these floors, and other times of days, it was going to sit at the top and wait for people. And what floors is it going to stop at? This is just really, really simple stuff. You also can't choose how wide a store is going to be. So if I go to build a store here, it shows straight out that it's going to be 3 squares wide, 4 squares wide. So let me see if I can find something small here. Glasses. Okay, so let me just go build that. And yeah, that's it. Now I have the store will be there. I can start boosting it up. It's worth showing you the end game here rather than the beginning, although I will go into it a little bit, just because it does still start relatively slow. I mean, this game came out just a few days ago and I've been playing it pretty heavy. A few 1:30 in the mornings playing on this. Let me just show you some of the things that you can do beyond the actual mall here. You can invest in these different areas. Investing in an area will how to put it, it adds more people that can turn up to your mall and also gives other bonuses. So it's raining right now in my mall, which lowers the amount of visitors, but I can make paths to go to my mall, and I can also invest money in an area to help offset poor economies to make it more likely for people to visit. I also make more buildings for them, so they'll be more people that could possibly turn up. In fact, I can look at the list of people. It's customers. So these are the people that are in my store right now. These are the ones inside the area. See, some of them are at Rival Mall, but not too many. As you get near the end of the game, things get kind of silly. So I have Hulk Grogan, a couple of ducks, a UFO, a witch, a chimp. A lot of these are actually from other Kairosoft games. So this is a chimp politician, so that's fantastic. So it is complex. It's not like I saw a lot of the Kairosoft games. It doesn't really tell you what is going to happen until you build it. Like, you go to place this heliport here, and it's just like, hey, you can now build a heliport, and you go place it, and there's no warning saying you can't move this once you place it, or you should place it in a certain area. It's just, here's a heliport, go drop it somewhere, and then you'll kind of find out what it does. So there's not a lot of hand-holding. There is a how to play, which just gives you very general information. It doesn't really break it down into the stores. Let me just quit out of this, and let's see what happens when I try and start up a new game, because I think there's 2 save slots. Yeah, there we go. Let's just skip through all this and see kind of how things start off. Just a couple of basic stores. Greengrocer. That was a bad idea. There's already a greengrocer right there. This is the guy who actually runs the mall for now. You have to have one of these guys every so many floors. Oh. You'll be watching the customers pretty closely, seeing where they go and what they do. By the time you level up to the size of mall that I've reached, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of necessity in watching what people do, but you can see if they really like a place, they'll put their hand in the air, and if they really like a place a lot because it has a high rating, then they'll want to make this their regular mall, and then they'll give you these bonuses, such as inviting somebody else to come with them one day, so then there'll be more people that will visit your mall, or they might give you money, or they might give you plans for another building, which otherwise you have to spend these hearts on, which are up in the top right here. Those hearts are earned, well, actually, you just saw some appear there where that guy was jumping up and down, and some more here as this guy walks across. If they see something they really like, some hearts appear, which helps you buying new property, and you also need it if you want to upgrade a place. So that will use up hearts as well. So there's 2 kinds of currency. There's your actual money, and then there's your hearts. So the money is used when you're actually building a place, and you'll also use it to invest, which I can't show you here. But yeah, so there won't be any investments right now, this being a new game and all. But that's where you'll also, as well as upgrading in these other areas to increase more people, you'll also invest in the mall, which allows you to build things like the heliport, allow you to add more floors, make the mall wider, build a train station. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, there's the cinema. You get these special things, which are mostly just like stores. There's the facilities, which kind of bolster stores and give them extra bonuses. You can advertise your mall, which builds up the pop meter at the bottom of the screen. When the pop meter fills up, every time someone visits your mall, you get a heart until that pop meter kind of runs down like a timer and goes back to 0. I think that is about all there is to say about Mega Mall Story. It's $5. if you like the other games, I guess it's just great. It's rather a pity that it's not got any real replay value to it. I will probably pick it up again just because, like most of the Carousel stuff, there is a new game plus, so you'll carry across certain levels and various other things, but there's nothing that you really need to do a second playthrough for. If you play it through right the first time, you'll probably have everything you really need. Jump back into my other game. Oh, actually, I'll show you a level up of a building. Yeah, well, that is about all. Thank you for watching.